Tonight on Newslink Indiana, COVID vaccines could be approved for ages 5 to 11 as early as Wednesday.
Plus, the Supreme Court heard arguments against the Texas abortion ban today, what the responses were.
Cooler temperatures and warm temperatures to come. Stay updated for my full weather forecast.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching Newslink Indiana.
Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Madeline Kerr.
And I'm Vanessa Tessino.
And turning right to weather, Vanessa's going to give us our first look of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some pretty cool temperatures right now, going straight from October to November with some cool temperatures right now. We're seeing for later tonight, we're going to have some near freezing to below freezing temperatures, so expect some frost on your car. We're going to have a recap of October and how warm those temperatures were, sunny temperatures to come for the week, and some cooler temperatures as well for this week. So stay tuned for my full weather forecast.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. Now, over the past year, several parks in the Muncie area have received renovations, like new parking lots or splash pads. One park that recently got some new additions was Morningside Park. Mayor Dan Ridenour and other city members worked with the neighborhood association to upgrade the playground and other amenities.
This is one where we had set aside some funds to do some upgrades to the playground equipment. We met with the neighborhood association, which is what we attempt to do on all of these projects.
The parks aren't the only renovations or new additions to Muncie. According to Mayor Ridenour, a new apartment complex will also be opening next week.
The Muncie Sanitary District is currently taking names for its newest trash truck, according to a Facebook post by them. Until Wednesday, Delaware County citizens can submit potential names or vote for names that were already submitted. Some fan favorites include Truck Norris, Ben Diesel, Bill Blue Baggins, and my favorite, Sir Dumps a Lot. You can submit your name ideas by commenting on the Muncie Sanitary District Facebook page or by filling out the Google form on ballstatedaily.com. The winner will be announced on Wednesday at the Sanitary District Board's meeting.
I thought that asking the public to help us name our newest truck would be kind of a fun way to interact more with the public and have some fun.
I'm really voting for Truck Norris on that one. And now turning to Ball State news, the Ball State University Foundation named Indiana Michigan Power and American Electric Power its corporate partner of the year. This during the annual Alumni and Benefactors Recognition Dinner. I&M Vice President of External Affairs and Customer Experience, Kate Davis, accepted the award for the company. Davis said they appreciate the work the university does to help the community thrive. The businesses were awarded for their focus on improving lives through education.
The latest in COVID headlines tonight, the federal government is one step closer to requiring employees to vaccinate employees or test them weekly for COVID-19. The rule applies to private companies that employ 100 or more workers and will be published in the Federal Register within days. Employers are also required to give workers paid time off to get vaccines and to recover from any side effects. Any workers who offer testing instead of vaccination must wear face coverings at work. However, companies are allowed to require vaccines without weekly testing as an alternative. Employers that fail to comply can be fined up to $14,000 per violation. Children in the 5 to 11 age group may be able to roll up their sleeves as soon as the middle of this week. The CDC's vaccine advisors are set to vote tomorrow, and then the CDC director is expected to officially recommend it. So kids 5 to 11 could be getting their shots as soon as Wednesday. But only about a quarter of parents say they'll get their kids vaccinated right away. 2/3 say they're worried it could affect their child's future fertility.
There's nothing in the data to suggest that. And there's nothing in the data to suggest that that happens with adults either. There's also no biologically plausible mechanism through which that would occur.
Between the virus and the vaccine, doctors say the greatest risk is COVID-19.
And turning away from COVID, climate change is in the spotlight today. Over 120 world leaders are in Glasgow, Scotland for 2 weeks, hoping to make a global plan to address the climate crisis. Isabel Rosales reports on President Biden's new plan of the United States becoming the world leader in fighting the climate crisis.
Experts say COP26 may be the world's last best chance to address the climate crisis.
That desperate hope is why the world is looking to you.
A report published by the UN in August called a Code Red for Humanity showing the world is warming faster than previously thought.
We are digging our own graves. Enough of treating nature like a toilet. Enough of burning and drilling and mining our way deeper.
Despite leaders from China and Russia skipping the conference, negotiations will proceed with a goal to produce a plan to rapidly decarbonize the planet.
If we fail, they will not forgive us.
But there is skepticism of promises versus action. 6 G20 countries, including the U.S., never met their targets to cut greenhouse emissions under the 2015 Paris Agreement. President Joe Biden vowing the U.S. will lead the world.
Let this be the moment that we answer history's call.
The White House set to launch a long-term climate strategy to get to net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. As Biden touts climate change measures and his ambitious legislative agenda, currently inching forward on Capitol Hill.
My administration is working overtime to show that our climate commitment is action, not words.
In Washington, Isabel Rosales.
The Supreme Court heard oral arguments today on the Texas law that bans abortions after 6 weeks. But the justices did not discuss whether the Texas law violates Roe v. Wade. Instead, the court focused on the unusual way in which the Texas legislature crafted the law. And Justices Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan focused on how the ban creates a model to attack other rights.
This is not limited to abortion. That's the point that's been raised. It's limited to any law that a state thinks it's dissatisfied with.
However, Justice Brett Kavanaugh signaled there is no danger of the ban's enforcement mechanism being pointed at other constitutionally protected rights, saying that those rights are more certain than the right to an abortion. The court is hearing another abortion case next month, challenging Mississippi's 15-week ban.
And when we come back, one airline is offering new classes to help you be more relaxed while flying.
And Elon Musk might make a major contribution to the fight against world hunger. What his money could do to help.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, MITS will take you there.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back. Former President Donald Trump is seeking to stop Congress from gaining access to a wide range of documents related to the January 6th attack on the Capitol. According to a court filing from the National Archives, Trump has claimed privilege to over 770 pages of documents from his time in the White House. Those include handwritten memos from his chief of staff about January 6th, 30 pages of his daily schedules, call logs for Trump and Pence, White House records, and other handwritten notes. Trump sued to block congressional investigators from getting the documents after President Biden refused to claim privilege. The White House Select Committee argues that Trump has no right to keep these records confidential. The committee is expected to subpoena additional witnesses this week.
As the holiday travel season approaches, more frustrations are raising for American airline travelers. The airline has canceled another 250 flights. This comes after about 1,900 flights were canceled since Friday. The company says it was trying to be proactive and minimize inconveniences because of weather issues and staffing shortages. American wasn't the only airline with cancellations. Southwest also canceled more than 2,000 flights 3 weeks ago because of similar reasons. You might not have a lot of room on a plane, but Delta Airlines believes it's enough to get some stretching in mid-flight. Peloton is teaming up with the airline to offer 5 stretching and meditation classes to flyers. They range from 5 to 20 minutes and are meant to help passengers relax, stretch, or fall asleep on board. Peloton is expecting to refresh these classes every few months and are only available on planes with seatback screens.
And turning away from airlines, Elon Musk says he is willing to donate $6 billion to end world hunger. He made the offer in a response to a claim by David Beasley, the director of the United Nations World Food Program, who called on billionaires across the globe to donate. Beasley says $6 billion would help 42 million people around the world suffering from starvation. But in a series of tweets, Musk said Beasley must prove and detail how the money would be spent to solve the problem. Beasley then invited Musk to sit down with him to look at the numbers and work out a plan to solve the famine crisis. He later said $6 billion would actually not end world hunger, but would prevent other economic issues.
We're seeing quite cooler temperatures here compared to
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other.
On a deeper level. Father,
Cosplayer,
mentor.
actor.
It's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
come together,
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
And welcome back. Now that Halloween is over, Target is already getting a jump start on Christmas. The retailer started its Black Friday sales today. Each week it will be offering holiday best deals, which are the best prices for the whole season. These sales include electronics, toys, kitchen appliances, apparel, and beauty. New deals are released each Sunday, and not all deals will last the whole week. Experts have been recommending people shop early this year because of shortages and supply chain issues. And, you know, I am really, really excited for the holidays coming up, but I am not excited for the weather that comes with it.
Not only the weather, but have you shopped yet for the holidays?
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm definitely a last-minute shopper. Are you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have no idea what to get my family for Christmas at all. I haven't even thought about it.
And even though there are shortages, I swear it's still going to be last second. But hopefully there's no snow this week and there's no colder weather going in this week.
No snow, but there is colder weather. We're seeing a huge change from October weather to winter, November weather. We're seeing here that our average temperature was actually the highest there has ever been recorded since 1963 when we started recording those averages. We just have a 0.2 degrees difference here between 1971 and 2021 with our average high. So our average high was 62.9 degrees. We're seeing very much of a difference here. Our current temperatures are around the mid to lower 40s. Lafayette with 39 degrees, so these differences in temperatures are huge compared from October to November. We're seeing on the radar though just some clouds, and these clouds are going to stick around for the night, and the night is going to get very chilly. We're seeing 33 degrees and also expect a widespread frost for the morning, so just set aside a few extra minutes to defrost your car before going to work or going to school. So looking at the lows for tonight just around the state of Indiana, Muncie is at 33 degrees along with Indianapolis and Bloomington, so near freezing, but Lafayette is below freezing with 29 degrees. For tomorrow, these low temperatures are going to stick around at 9 a.m. with 33 degrees and heating up to only 46 degrees, so it is going to stay chilly. We're seeing mostly sunny skies though, so that sunshine is going to be nice, although it is going to be a bit cooler. For tomorrow night, we're going to be below freezing, 28 degrees, a hard freeze, and partly cloudy skies as well. So similar to tonight, just a bit cooler. Now looking at the jet stream, this is the difference between a warm air mass and a cool air mass. We're seeing a cool air mass come into the state of Indiana, especially by Thursday, bringing in a bunch of cool temperatures for the week. For your mid 7-day forecast, this is going to reflect on here these cooler temperatures of the mid to upper 40s for the rest of the week. We are going to heat up a bit going into the weekend, but these temperatures are going to be very cool and we are going to see a freeze, such as here tonight, 28 degrees below freezing, as well as Thursday below freezing. These cooler temperatures are going to stick around for a bit, heating up just a tad for the weekend with around the 50-degree weather. So it is going to get slightly warmer, but don't expect that to last for too long.
And you said that this is the coldest it's been since the 60s?
It is, October was the warmest it's been since the 1971. So October was so warm, so we're seeing that huge difference come into play into November, where we're seeing a very cool start.
For sure. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Now we'll turn to Caleb for sports. Hopefully we've got some better news than this cold weather that we're going to be seeing.
Ball State Soccer wrapping up their season, how the Cardinals fared this year, and a look into a sport that you may not have heard of. Find out what next in sports.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
After retiring from the NFL, I've been able to spend a lot more time coaching my daughter's basketball teams. It's something I love to do. Through our games and our tournaments, we see all types of coaching, good and bad. And it begs the question, do we really know who's coaching our kids? Do they have the proper training and screening it would take for me to be comfortable with my daughters playing for that coach? Our Youth Basketball Association made the decision to use trusted coaches to screen and train all of our coaches. I'm a trusted coach. Are you?
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously. Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10.
Welcome back to Newslink, Indiana. I'm Caleb Zuver with sports. Last Thursday, Ball State soccer taking on Miami, Ohio for their last game of the 2021-2022 season. Newslink, Indiana's Andy Newman spoke with the team after the matchup about their thoughts on the game and the season as a whole.
Opening up play at home, the Cardinal soccer team looking to file one last game into the win column this season versus the Redhawks. With an unfavorable record this year, Ball State falling short of the playoffs, making this their last game of the season. After a scoreless first half, Jenna Dombrowski finding the back of the net to put the Cardinals up 1-0.
It felt really good to get one today. It was already a special day, just with everyone celebrating our careers, and it felt really good to get in the back of the net and just put us up 1-0.
Ball State keeping their foot on the gas as Lexi Farley striking one in for the dagger as the Cardinals defeat Miami 2-0, ending with an overall record of 6-9-2.
It's good. I'm honestly just happy that we ended with a win. We have had obviously a tough season so far with results, so that really was a good way to end it.
With the game and the season in the books for women's soccer, head coach Josh Reif reflects on the effort put forth by his squad.
Yeah, I thought they played great, and unfortunately it feels like it's too little too late, but I think that the way we've been playing and the performance we've put together, I think we would have expected maybe a few more results kind of like this one and the one we had before, but we didn't, and that's how it is, but really proud of how we finished.
Looking back on the year, Reif feels while the results weren't always there, he was proud of how his group played.
I feel like thered be a bit of me that would be a little hypocritical, a little bit petty if I said it was bad, right? I mean, disappointing in results, but proud of the way we played.
In Muncie, Andy Newman, Newslink, Indiana.
This past Saturday, Ball State cross country running in the MAC Conference Championship with high hopes to capitalize on a competitive campaign. After a good regular season, finishing well in most of their invitationals, the Cardinals couldn't bring home the trophy, placing 7th out of 12th in the race overall. Although the girls didn't place well as a team, sophomore Elka McCann placing 4th overall, holding a time of 20 minutes 46 seconds, enough to outpace her teammates by just under 2 minutes. Sophomore Kylie Maston and freshman Carly Speltzer both running well with times of 22 minutes 21 seconds and 22 minutes 26 seconds respectively. With many underclassmen performing at a high level, the Cardinals looking to build off of good individual running in the NCAA Regional Championship on November 13th. Speaking of great performances, women's volleyball reaching new milestones in the win column. The squad bringing home their 12th straight win after taking down Miami, Ohio in a clean sweep on Saturday. Not only are they keeping the streak going, but head coach Kelly Miller Phillips was able to secure her 100th win as the team's coach. Phillips now moves to a 163 all-time record in her 6 seasons at Ball State. The Cardinals will look to push the winning barriers even more when they go out to compete for their 13th straight win when they host Central Michigan on Thursday. And one sport that may not be on your radar is Quidditch, a sport loosely based on a game from Harry Potter. But Ball State's Quidditch team is gearing up for regionals. Newslink's Sam Shipe caught up with the team during this pivotal moment in their season.
The Ball State Quidditch team is fresh off of its first tournament of the year, and players already have their sights set on the regional tournament.
Preparing for regionals, we are putting in all the effort in practice. We're making sure we're hustling all the time. We're working on our drills, our passes, and we're just basically getting in the championship mindset.
That championship mindset is one veterans like Coach Liz Prime know well, as the Quidditch team is Ball State's only team to compete on a national level annually. But freshmen like Landon Norton aren't quite so used to it, coming off of both wins and losses in their last tournament.
The hardest part is coming back up and knowing that, getting up from the losses for sure.
After regionals, the team hopes to earn a bid for nationals held in the spring, and the team is more than happy to bring new players with them along the way.
The most important part of preparing for something like regionals, I would say dedication and just a spirit where you want to win and you're going to put all of your everything into every moment.
If you don't like the sport, just come and hang out with the friends. It's more of like a friendly, it's like a little community to make friends more than anything.
We are all nerds,
but we're all lovable. You can honestly have a conversation with anyone on the team and we'll welcome you with arms, big arms.
In Muncie, Sam Shipe, Newslink, Indiana.
Now, guys, I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, so I probably wouldn't be that good at Quidditch. I don't fully understand it, but I feel like you guys might know more about it and be better at it than me.
Yeah, I had absolutely no idea Ball State had a Quidditch team.
No, I had no idea. I definitely want to check that out.
Yeah,
right.
We'll sign up together. We'll join together.
You want to get Nimbus 2000s?
Absolutely,
and
I
head
do.
over
Grab
there?
your brooms. I'll grab the snitch if we need it.
Who's going to be better out of you two, though? That's what
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Thank you so much, Caleb. After the break, we'll take a look at what's trending, so make sure to stay with us.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now? Right now.
You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back, and it's time for us to take a look at what's trending.
Joining us now is Newslink Indiana's Alex Balin. Alex, what do you have for us?
Well, Halloween's over, it's November 1st. Some people may argue that it's time for the holiday season, but no need to fear, Mariah Carey is here to tell us just that. The singer posted a video today in a sparkly Christmas getup, using a giant candy cane striped stick to smash pumpkins carved with the message, "It's not time." She then giggles in a Christmas scene while her rendition of All I Want for Christmas Is You plays. One quick flash shows a gift with the numbers 11-5 on it, which could be a hint to some new material coming out from Mariah on Friday. At least she isn't jumping the gun on Christmas too much. The video's final message reads, "Smash that pumpkin and treat it as pie, 'cause we still gotta get through Thanksgiving." Taking a look at the acting world, Cal Penn has announced his engagement to his longtime partner Josh with the release of his new book. The couple met 11 years ago when Penn was working at the Lighthouse in the Office of Public Liaison. Penn discusses his relationship with his new memoir, You Can't Be Serious. He also discusses how he felt supported by his parents and friends during his relationship. Penn says that he kept his relationship quiet until now because his family does not love the attention. You Can't Be Serious releases tomorrow.
You know, I saw that Mariah Carey video today and it had me cracking up. And honestly, it got me really in the spirit for the holidays.
Yeah, it did. Maybe she should come out a song with All I Want for Thanksgiving.
I know, honestly, and the whole joke about her defrosting is so funny. So Thank you so much, Alex. And now we'll turn to Vanessa for our final look at weather.
Yeah, we're seeing on our full weather forecast, like I said, that cold air mass is coming in from the north, making the rest of this week pretty chilly. So just be prepared for that, for some near freezing to below freezing temperatures at night. But next week it is going to warm up just a little bit during the weekend, and we're just going to see some all sunny or mostly sunny skies for all of this week. So just be prepared for those cooler temperatures.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. And that's all tonight for Newslink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the Newslink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.